The Fatima Incident is one of the most famous and controversial religious events of the 20th century. Taking place in 1917 in Fátima, Portugal, this event involved three young shepherd children who claimed to have experienced visions of the Virgin Mary. These apparitions continued for months, attracting the attention of thousands of people. The phenomenon reached its peak on October 13, 1917, when a large crowd gathered to witness what is now called the Miracle of the Sun. This event remains an important part of Catholic history and has been recognized by the Vatican. At the time of the Fatima Incident, Portugal was going through significant political and social changes. The country was under a republican government that was strongly anti-clerical, meaning that the influence of the Catholic Church was being reduced. Many religious practices were discouraged, and tensions between the government and the Church were high. In this environment, religious experiences such as visions of the Virgin Mary were seen as both miraculous and politically sensitive. The three children at the center of the Fatima event, Lucia dos Santos and her cousins Francisco and Jacinta Marto, were simple shepherds from a rural background. They could not have anticipated that their experience would become one of the most famous religious phenomena in modern history. The three children claimed that on May 13, 1917, they saw a bright light while tending to their sheep in the fields of Cova da Iria, near the town of Fátima. Within this light, they saw a beautiful lady, dressed in white, with a brilliant glow surrounding her. The figure identified herself as the Virgin Mary and told them to return to the same place on the 13th day of each month for the next 6 months. According to the children, the Virgin Mary shared several messages and prophecies with them. These included warnings about the future of the world, calls for repentance, and instructions for praying the rosary. The children said that the lady promised a great miracle in October to convince people that their visions were real. At first, many people doubted the children's claims. The local authorities, who were hostile to religion, arrested and threatened them, hoping to make them confess that they were lying. However, the children never changed their story. As word spread, more and more people began following them to the site of the apparitions, hoping to witness something miraculous. On October 13, 1917, an estimated 70,000 people gathered in the fields of Cova da Iria. Many were religious believers, but some were journalists, skeptics, and curious onlookers who wanted to see if the children's prophecy would come true. The crowd stood under a rainy, cloudy sky, waiting for the promised event. Suddenly, according to multiple reports, the clouds parted, and the sun appeared as a spinning, disc-like object. Witnesses described seeing the sun dance in the sky, change colors, and move erratically.